Are we live? We should be live. There we go. I see. It is on. God damn it, my screen only updates and it's already been like 15 seconds. So sorry. Alright, so we're going to go through. Well, it's us. We're obviously going to be on standard here. I don't really need those tutorials, but we'll have them pop up just so we can speak about them as they go through. We should be able to, in one stream anyway, get to a point where I can show pretty much everything that I want to show. But get rid of the controlling. We'll try and get through the first area, the demo area, pretty quick. We'll skip through here. Make it a bit quicker. Because the game is actually mostly good. However, I do think there are some areas I think people will want to know about. Of course, we start out with no weapons. And this early stage is actually an item that we can't use yet. But it becomes kind of significant as we continue going through the game. So you're going to want to get that now. So we're going to grab this. And that's going to be useful for us as we continue progressing through the game. So of course to start with, we can't really do anything. We have to go ahead and progress until we can get a weapon, and then things kind of open up for us. Right now, technically speaking, we can get some loot that we would otherwise have to fight for, so we'll probably do that first. Just from like a getting things in the right order perspective. So this is your save point. Go ahead and save there. Open the door. Talk to this dude. We're going to exhaust all of his dialogue. So far as I've seen, we don't get anything in the way of like choices. You can miss quest lines though, which is actually one of the things I'm not a fan of, and not because I don't think there should be missables, but because there's no way of knowing when an item is in the area that you're in, or you've got to progress to get something, and then you can progress a step too far, and then the quest is dead. There aren't many of them, thankfully, but I do think it'll drive some people nuts. And as far as I can tell, we don't have different endings. So, unlike something like, say, Deus Ex, and some other games, like Silent Hill, which I think this game reminds me of a lot. It's not like we're going to want to play second time J-Puzzle. Is it good? Good, yes. Fantastic, no. How are you, new puzzle? You good? Alright, so let's get to the Marsh as well, because I think the Marsh identifies a lot of things where... Let's go with they use... Is that the message? No, that's the bell, and that is a research item. We can't actually use that yet. That's a little bit later on. And for those that don't, just in case anybody wants to know, a research item is not like a key item. It's not to a puzzle. We just give it to an NPC later and we get... you get all of the clues, basically, all of the things that you can research. That gives you a code to get some loot. They are fairly important, though, so you do kind of want to get them. Alright, so we're supposed to follow the wind chimes. Where's that little... It's not this way, I'm just having a look around. Just to remind myself. There's like a little ruin that has the message in it. The treasure hunt. And we might as well do that because we're going to be going up that way anyway. Talk to this boyo.
You found me. I'm not sure how. Who are you? I'm not sure how.
So just always exhaust the dialogue. And then yeah, up the hill. And I guess we'll go all the way up to the top because we might as well get the key. I'm not certain if we need the treasure hunt note to do it. We should be able to get all the way up to the top. Shouldn't be a problem. Unless they put a blockage there. I guess we'll see. But that's where you come and unlock a chest. That blue cane right there. And we can get to the top. Is there anything over this way? We can collect. Yeah, there is. We've got that. Oh, there's the message, yeah. So that's telling us we can go all the way up to the top. So just follow it all the way uphill. Eventually it'll loop around to the left. I think we're going to see the cane in a second. Should be up on this left-hand side. As we're going up. Just all the way up. I guess we couldn't see it, but it was up there. So grab this. Gives us the key. This is the camp, it is the camp. Right, so we want this. So just loot everything here now. This will just save us coming back here later. And there should be this back corner. Should be a bit we can drop down. There was a bit we could drop down on. Yeah, here it is. I knew it was the back corner. That gives us a bit of an upgrade. I don't know if we can we actually equip right now? We can. It's good, at least. Bit of early defense, why not? Yeah, doesn't the music remind you of Silent Hill in this area? So, this really reminds me of the Silent Hill 2 remake at this point. The music's almost identical. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Maybe I should turn it up a bit. It's definitely coming through. You guys should be able to hear it. Let's live the med kit, shall we? Wrong button, wrong button. When you give something to someone, you trade it. It's not really a trade, but that's how it works. I guess it was a trade, we got something for it. Up to the top. See if I can remember the code here. Oh, I'll have to have a look. Then. Alright, that is Flame Eye Pick. Eye Pick. Okay. First puzzle has been solved, ladies and gentlemen. We've done it. Maybe the second. We've done two. In we go. Do we not have a health bar? I'm taking damage from that fall. The game is quite mean with the fall damage. Yeah, yeah. We can't fight until we get a weapon anyway. Saving. More research. Hello. I guess let's get into the fight. Most people should have already seen this. This is still demo territory. Alright, so we got parrying. Hello. Scimitar. If you get a good timing on there. Oh man, that sword is so slow. I forgot how slow the sword is. Twin axes is the only weapon for me. we'll go through. I'm pretty sure I remember the code to that is something like one thing. I won't do that. Not that. That. We want to do what's it like? Snake eye fire. Snake fire, right? Something like that. Where's the mural? Isn't there a mural right here? No. Oh, that's the way back, that's why. I got turned around, so I did. Let's go remind ourselves of this code. Something I do like is these environmental puzzles like this. Some of them are really good as well. Others are a bit vague, they're hard to get. First is the tower. Let's go. Hello. Let's take it for me. There are enemies in here, where are they? Endurance system. Yes, yes. A good tip as well is when you're attacking, you see the stamina goes down, but you can block, and then you'll get the game's equivalent to the key pulse available. I want to see that because I didn't hit anything. Second is on jaw. Twin-headed serpent, so it's tower serpent. Then I think fire. Let's see if we can demonstrate on this guy. So if I attack this guy a couple of times, oop, attack this guy. Oh my god! Attack this guy and then block. You can see that the thing comes up at the top. You don't have to block to do it, but I feel like if you're trying to get the pulse off to get the heal, it's good to block. It doesn't guarantee it or anything, but I find that it helps a lot. That's fire, yeah. So it's tower serpent fire. We win. I was going to try and do like a review video, but I was working on it last night and I found that I'm just really bad at trying to pull out what I think people want to see. So I'm hoping we get a few people along today and I can talk to them about, you know, chapters that I could create or something to make it easier on myself. See that false attack then? That was really annoying. We'll go. I know we've got loot in here somewhere. Where is it? How should we trust the limit thing? I've never really found the need for it. One of the game's weaker points. So I know the combat is mildly Souls-y. Let's go Souls-y because they specifically said this is not a Souls-like game, and they meant it. So don't go expecting great boss fights or lots of enemy variety because it's not here, I'm afraid. In fact, there's 4 basic enemies, which is what we're going to see most of. They do get different abilities as you get later into the game, but ultimately we're going to be fighting these all the way. And I guess Silent Hill is similar to that. There's not a huge enemy variety in Silent Hill, but Silent Hill does have bosses and stuff, or boss encounters that feel good. So far, I mean, I've gotten quite far into the game, but I haven't like 100% finished it, just because there's so much stuff to do. And we got the braces. Let's get that on. It's damage absorption and endurance, look. Very nice. That allows us to continue. Impulse, yes, I've been using that. Poor man's keepers at the end of the day. I want me to try it, and then it's very rare that I use my limbic bar for that. We get some quite cool, almost like spells and abilities and stuff as we go forward. And those are really what you're going to use your little limbic bar for, almost like a mana pool. 2 enemies, we can distract them. Oh, we've got all sorts of stuff for this later on. It's just telling you that your drone gets abilities really. I actually quite like how a lot of them get implemented. Morning, Nay, how are you? Actually, I like how a lot of the we're immediately changing to that. That is 100% the best weapon. Just is. Sorry. There is no there's no competition. Just the attack speed is so much different. It makes such a big difference against a lot of enemies. It doesn't really even matter that it's less damage per hit. We get to do this in a bit. That's not far away, actually. Take the save. Good, thanks for your stuff. Yeah, we're doing good. We're just going through some Hell is Us. I guess we'll see how it does today. We've got Kronos coming out this week as well, which is crazy. And Silent Hill. So we've got 3, like, dank psychological games coming out, all in the same few weeks. Get there in a minute. Open that, no. Hello. Really don't like this prevalence of like false swap. Look how long that wind up is for that attack. I know it's not. I know it's not exclusive to this game, but it does annoy me. Enjoy. I'm about to fire up the game. Looks great. Yes, it is pretty good. It's pretty good. Ooh. Just keep ulting my way through. It's all good. Get it leveled up in no time. There's the first one we need. Opens that door we went past. We need the second one. Which I don't think you can actually miss it. I wonder if they're trying to environmentally storytell you something here, because when I think about some of the puzzles and how you have to go a bit forward then come back. Just stay aggressive. Being out of stamina isn't as punishing as it seems. Like, look how fast it recharges. Refreshing, mysterious game to play. I feel like... Yeah, you're mostly right. You're mostly right. It's a blend of things that already exist, but it is a unique blend. Right, you do that. Thank you. Got the golden watch. Good deed. So don't sleep on good deeds, by the way. I don't want to be too spoilery, but you'll do a good deed and you'll be like, oh, I didn't get a reward. And the reward comes later. there's basically like a good deed counter in the game, and there's an NPC that says, haha, I can see in your eyes you've done this amount of good deeds, you get rewards. That's how that works. Right, just make sure I've got everything from the trenches. Or this part of the trenches at least. Right, deal with you. Ah yes, one with the link. So these are effectively what the game considers its bosses. Even though it introduces it like this as a normal enemy. Alright, and then we get the key. Up here. Grab this. So now we can go back and open that door. In the dungeon. But first, we'll clear this little area out. Never full bother, you can block most of what they do. There's a very good spell for dealing with these later on, which we'll be using. And that's how experience works in this game. You level up the weapon, which is kind of interesting. The only problem with it is it makes the game oddly grindy, and that's because we'll definitely get to the blacksmith in this stream. When we upgrade the weapons, one of the cool things is they're going to actually change how they look. But when we upgrade the weapons, they're going to be signed an element. Now it's not like the be all and end all. We have to always use the correct element, but I would assume if you're going to be on like the hardest difficulty, it might matter more. And so you're going to end up with this situation where you'll have your favorite weapon style, and you're going to need to have multiple elements of the same weapon style. Which means you'll have to basically level up the same weapon multiple times if you want to have all of the elements. See what I mean by it's just safer to get your blows off, block and back up, and then you can continue. And that makes a big difference in some of the ambushes, let me tell you. Because realistically, other than the puzzles being quite complicated sometimes, the only hard encounters with enemies are the ones where there's loads of them and you need to manage them all. I thought there was one more. Yeah, there you are. I can't wait for this level up. Having this take multiple combos is a bit tiresome. Tiresome's the wrong word, but it makes it take longer. It's times like this where I'm like, oh, just turn the difficulty down. Just give the enemy less health. Like, I don't feel like it should take me more than one combo to put them down. It won't once we level up a few times, but for now we have to put up with it. Alright, so I think that is most of the stuff. Now, something to be careful of, I'll show it in a bit. Hey, you mind if I ask you about Warframe? You can ask, that doesn't mean I have an answer. I don't tend to remember things from a year ago. Yes, that's everything that the trench has done. Now, so at this point, then you kind of have a choice because there's a big tower over on this left side, and there's all sorts of other bits of content which we're not going to unlock in our first visit of this area. I'll show it anyway, just because there's lots of enemies, and you might as well level your weapon up on them. But but you don't really need to do it, and we haven't really been introduced to time loops yet. So a weird thing the game has is we're actually able to stop the enemies from respawning. In fact, it's a part of the game that is like a side quest of each area is to stop the enemies respawning, which makes an area considered cleared. So, which leads into one of the things that I think is like a misstep with the game. Let's go with misstep. I don't think it's a bad idea all round, but when you add together, we have a grindy aspect because we need to level up weapons, but we also ideally want to be switching off enemy spawns. We have a bit of a contradicting set of mechanics there. Oh, you took my stamina away. I don't know if you had any advice on how to get prime warframes. MR5, so it's still new. I mean, if you haven't unlocked the star chart, then you're not really ready for them anyway. You need to get the planets unlocked because you'll need all the you'll need access to those to use the relics. The playlist is in order anyway. What the priorities are. I know the primes are all shiny and everything, but like if you go ahead and you get a warframe, even if you get like Rhino, you can't actually build the normal Rhino until you unlock that stage. You have to get the system unlocked. Time loop guardian. Oh, kind of are introduced to time loops then. So yeah, this is time. I like getting this just because it means that we've got the subject to talk to people with. So we're going to have an upgraded version of that enemy where it spits out. There we go. So now this one's connected to 2 enemies. Damn. How much damage they do. Obnoxious. Alright, now we're going to do it again. Do it again. Okay, it stays in Japan. Got that. Why flash off your phone? Don't do that. See, we can't do anything with this yet. This is for later. Pedestal says, "Oh, you need a thing." We don't have the thing. We're gonna get in the Blood of War sword. Blood of War sword. I don't remember that one. Grab that under there. And I think that's one of the items we need to upgrade the weapons. So when we upgrade the weapons, we have to pick an element. Okay, it has to be. I don't think we can keep them neutral. There is a set of there are some upgraded weapons you can get pre-upgraded. Don't have elements, but ultimately, when you upgrade, you have to pick an element. So that's one of the things that applies it. All right, so that's that bit shown at the very least. Now we'll go back and open that door inside the dungeon. Just over this way somewhere. Yeah. Can't believe I guessed that, can you? That was good, wasn't it? Right to the entrance. Alright, through we go. To the door. So hopefully this is a game people will join me for. I'm kind of excited to play this game fully with the stream. When I was playing it on my own, I was like, oh, I wish I was live streaming this. Some of this is really good. Alright, so 1 room. And 2. Hello. Not enough that it was a secret, eh? You had to come and attack me. Enjoying more from there. Do you think you're going to try Soul Frame with this? I probably will be streaming that over Christmas because I'm going to assume that'll get some extra updates. And yeah, it's quite good. Soul Frame's really good. I enjoyed when I played it before. Alright, guess what? Let me just check out everything in there. Pretty sure I did, but we're not going to be coming back in here now, so just a quick re-glance over. Doesn't hurt anybody. Looking at the planets. Next time we're live, I'll have a bit of chat then. Cool, nice one. And out we go. And now I think there's nothing left for us up on the hill either, unless the time loop is up there. Maybe. But we can't close time loop anyway, so we are best off moving forward, really. Can't remember if we need to talk to the old man or not, so we'll do that. We'll do that quickly just to make sure we've got quests moving along. Man. All enemies that you haven't fought that are on the ground, get up. I haven't seen one that doesn't. Yeah, it's right. No point in even killing them. They're all coming back. It will help us to level up our weapon. We don't get that. I guess if I try and be too quick, I might end up missing stuff. Maybe I need to slow down.
What do you know about?
Just that done. There we go. He hasn't really spoken to us about anything else. Can I give him got the gold watch?
Thank you for
yes. There we go. That's a good deed accomplished.
What do you know about?
Some of it was just from memory. Pay attention to what's on the table next to him. There is a side quest that may or may not involve that. Man's got a cow. So yeah, we've got everything we need. We got the heirloom from the stream. We did the treasure hunt, and we took the watch, and we opened this door. I don't believe there's anything else here. There's definitely anything else missable right now. So let's go back to where the soldier was. Who died under a landslide. Bit extreme, but okay. That doesn't open up a way though. Like, when you come up here... Ooh. It did look to be like maybe there was something over that way. But I couldn't get around it. Try not to do drops either, because you will take fall damage. And that's an issue. But into the APC we go. Onward to new content. So it's very Death Stranding in here. We've got like the exit and the map. I believe this border here is like meant to be territory of the two sides. If you pay attention to the story, you'll see more of that in this zone. So, but I don't know if you can skip loading screens. It's an interesting thought in my head. Let's go. I don't need this. Alright, and now the real game begins, as they say. These are not loot. We can talk to the dude near the mass grave. I guess that's probably the best way to describe this. Grab loot. Research items, so we'll be using that later. Talk to this guy, then we've got the quest on the go. His item is in the village that's relatively close. Alright, so when it comes to this marsh, first off, this is probably the biggest zone in the game, and acts as a sort of hub area. You're going to be coming back here. I think it's going to change. NPCs are going to be doing stuff. This is where most of the results of your work are going to be happening. One of the things I don't like about it is these water trenches right here. Look, I'm going to show you. You just die when you go in there. And I don't really like that very much. The reason is that all they are really doing with that is slowing you down, because there is no barrier for me getting anywhere on this marsh right now. Right, the only places I can't go to are gated off. Like, can I see one? That tower over there I think is one. Can we see the abbey? And the abbey over there, that's a place we can't go in there yet. Right? But we can go, like that piece of loot you can see on the next to that tank. We can get there right now. It's just long. And I don't understand the need for that. Not really. It might as well just be open and allow us to explore. There is a good piece of loot down that road. I'm wondering if I've got the distance to show it here. Maybe not. It might have even updated it. It was a thing. Oh yeah, you can see now, look. We're gonna have to explore the very corners of everywhere, because you can also see there's a limit to how far away we can see the loot. And I know this isn't a Souls game, but one of the best things all Souls-likes has is you can see the shiny loot from anywhere, no matter how far away you are. So don't look over that way and think that there isn't loot on the screen, because there is. like it or love it or hate it. That is just the way it's kind of just been made. I don't even know why. I don't know whether that saves some form of performance, because the game does run well. In case you guys like haven't noticed, we haven't had like stutters or anything. We don't really have issues with performance in the game. So there's a significant positive, is we have a launch day game that, you know, is running fairly smoothly. I love that that's a point we have to make. And I guess another really good tip is if it's red, pretty much can just leave it, because it's just going to be a consumable. And whilst kind of important, that I haven't come across bosses that are like so hard that you need loads of consumables. So, and also, being as this is our first visit to the swamp, you need to weigh up whether or not you think it's worth it to go exploring now, or if you want to wait a little bit, because we are going to have to beat every single enemy in this swamp at some point, because that's, well, that big orb over there, that is the time loop. And to unlock access to the time loop, we have to clear the whole map of enemies. Or I guess specifically time loop guardians, but it basically is all it is. So if I beat this one, is this one? No, that's not one. Right, and unless we destroy that, when we leave here, which we're going to have to do anyway, all of the enemies are going to respawn. Okay, now the good thing is they don't respawn on death, so we can die as many times as we want. That's not going to be a problem. So as long as we stay on this map, if we clear the enemies out, we can explore it nicely. But we are only going to have to re-defeat them all anyway, if when we leave. But it might be worth it just so you got your weapon leveling up. So let's do it. I don't know if we can skip talking to these guys. I wonder if you can. Because technically the objective is, what if we can see it from here? I wonder how much you can actually skip. Shall we try it? Because there is, can we see it from here? Can't really see the road. There's a tunnel that basically goes through the mountain. That's where the blacksmith's going to be. We're going to get directed to get the blacksmith. I'm kind of tempted to see if we can just skip it all. Can we just go and do it? Do we have that level of freedom? Because we'll just follow that across there. Oh, there's actually loot in the middle of that. You can't even see it. I know there's loot in the middle of that swamp. You see how this path goes over? And there's one that goes parallel. Pretty sure on that there's a piece of loot, which is a research item. And yeah, you can't see it from here. That's kind of sad. You'd want to be let's see if we can get it to up here. There it is. Look. Yeah. See, this is what I think is. Yeah. That's criminal to me. We should at least have like the wall at the back of the swamp from the edge of the village, right? Surely. Alright, let's see if we can do it. If this fails, it's not the end of the world. It'll be interesting to know. Damn it. Right. We should probably have got some bullets as well. Alright, let's get this. I think we will explore this, because now that I'm thinking about it... no, actually no. The next map doesn't have... Ooh. Doesn't have craziness. Damn it, too. I know it's when the wind blows, it's just... Too many things going up on screen. Level up. Yeah, more damage. Yeah, we definitely want to get this upgraded. Let's see if we can do this straight away. Technically, this is out of order. I could have taken you guys into the village, but let's see if we get it. Oh. Hey. Cheating. We need to get that casting ability. We're going to do another. I can't remember where I picked it up. It's making me want to go look through all my clips, because I did take clips of little things that I picked up. So yeah, if we can get away with it, there's no point in clearing everything out. I think we're almost at the top of the level we can have now. Yeah, you can see it's not good up anymore. Man, even though he's still 2-1, he's taking way more damage than me. So these are basically one-use keys. I am not really a fan of them. I'll show you how they work as we collect a load more. Right. Let's continue on. I'm going to get the blacksmith. Yeah. I can't believe this is hitting pretty hard. These are your strong boys, as it were. Right, so yeah, we'll get the blacksmith unlocked. We'll get the blacksmith unlocked, upgrade the weapons, and then I think we are going to explore this area because, although, like I said, this is all going to reappear anyway. I kind of want to make sure I get all the loot that I was using before. So, I'm just going to follow this across for now. There's the tunnel. Don't like it either. I'm using that. Just axes for me. All these! I've definitely missed drone ability. There's a rather nice spin ability that I had at this point, so I've done more exploring than we've done now. We'll go to the I guess I don't know the direction, but there's loot at the end of the road, and I can't remember what it was, but I'm pretty sure it's important. Come on, come on. Come on, you just come forward. I'm not intending to just get mobbed by all of it. I know. Oh my god. That distraction there. Hey, we got through. So there's combat in a nutshell, right? You want to be aggressive when you can be aggressive, and generally just back off. Try and pick things off slowly if you can. There are encounters where they really pressure you and don't allow you to do that. Which is, like I say, those are the only encounters really that are difficult that I've found. And it's mostly just because they put so many enemies there.
Help! Over here! In the maintenance room!
Blacksmithian, give me you.
Who are you?
And how crazy is it? Right, we have the necklace.
I pulled it. Listen.
And then we have the key. Which is to a door back in town. Oh wait. That unlocked a little more stuff to talk to.
When I get back.
Here you go.
Not here.
Strange weapons. So he's going to be back to the village. There we go. Anything else in here? No. These enemies don't seem that powerful. They just take down a APC. I mean, maybe they are, and the weapons that we're using are just, you know, so amazingly special. So not that way. I could clear around here right now. I'm only gonna have to come back anyway. There's time with Guardians up here. Let's check see if we can see any loot or what I get. This one's obviously quite mean. I could show what that staff does there, but we can wait for now. We're just gonna leave them. We're just gonna leave them. There's no loot that's obvious. That's for a limbic key that we had. Rod. Limbic rod. Oh man. Right. You wanna play? Let's play. Oh man, here. I do find this infuriating. It's a good job death just isn't punishing in this game though. Oh, it's one of those puzzles. These don't have any symbols. Go on, let's hit them all. I didn't see this one. There's one more. Where did I see it? Ooh. Must be the wrong order. What the clue is? You turn them back on? No. Ooh. I'm okay breaking that right now. We'll have a look at it in a bit. Let's turn it back up. It may even come from the hermit, because I'm pretty sure we're close to the hermit. And we can't solve the hermit puzzle until we get to the zone after next. Tulsi for the current, isn't it? There's no point clearing those. I can't see any loot there. Let's have a quick run around. So yeah, we're gonna follow this road. I know there's something good in this road. We're gonna follow it. Excuse me, I basically don't get anything out of fighting these right now, so I'll upgrade my weapon. So maybe we'll do that first, actually. Let's go into the village. It's nice that we were able to rescue the blacksmith straight away. I wonder what the interaction with the captain's going to be like. I'm going to have to run past loads of enemies here. Let's go this way. And they do a good job of having a lot of enemies active as well at the same time. Doesn't seem to bother the game any. Have them off in the distance. Just follow this in now. Just take us straight to the blacksmith. And then we can solve another puzzle, I suppose, as well, whilst we're in the village. There's quite a few things we can do while we're there. It's cool that we haven't healed once so far, though. Alright, so, this is supposed to be a clue where he was. And this is the closest thing you can get to a map, right? At least you can see where we are, and you can see some points of interest on the map with it. Although you can't always see where you are, but you can see where you are when you pick it up. I guess they must have upped the aggression in the second map. And all these things they drop, that's how we upgrade the weapons. Alright, so that clears up here in my head. I am sorry, I don't have one of those memories where I remember where absolutely everything is. I've got a decent memory of like where and what some of the puzzles are. Yeah, I'm not one of those people that remembers everything. I didn't solve every side quest either. But that's mostly because if we progress the story too much, some of them start moving around or doing stuff, and then that fails quests. So I need to do his quest this time around. Alright, so let's see what happens if I talk to you.
I don't know how you managed to get here, and that's all we need. A bunch of fucking...
So it is still the initial one.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Jova. I'll follow him.
So he's the captain. He's not a good captain either.
That was... What now?
So his interactions have gone rather weird. So I guess he just didn't even mention the blacksmith now that we've already got him back.
This, you know what? This is a lot.
Huh. I don't think anyone that's just called like a descriptive soldier doesn't seem to do much. Princess Me, hello.
It was part of the mob that hung.
Same with
I
you.
knew all of them.
What's the blacksmith over this way? Denoted by the anvil. He's not here yet. Why is he not here yet? Did I mess things up? Can you imagine if I broke the game because I went straight for him? He gave me the key to this though. solve this then. So we need... I don't think that's the picture, is it? No. Set of car keys, toy keychain, yeah. So we need you. That's right. We need you. That's right. Is that all of them? Don't think it is that. Is it? Yeah. And then where's one more picture? 3 pictures it should be. Right, so here I can show. Right, so that rod we got out in the swamp, this is what you do with them, right? So I don't actually have enough for this one. You have to get the right color with the right symbols. So both symbols have to match. So basically, it works out that all of the rods are unique. And every chest needs multiple rods. And I don't know. I think I'd prefer just one key with an actual proper puzzle rather than what we got. Right, so we have 2. I didn't find those. No, I do have all 3. There we go. Right. Goes there. And that goes there. And then it goes there. That's quite hard to see, isn't it? Can we clean it? I'm wondering if we can make that picture clearer. I think it's a 9. Pretty sure it's a 9. I'm just interested. Can we 0 or 9? 0, 9 or 2. Could be a 2. Let's go with a 2. 3, 2, 1, 7, 2. 3, 2, 7, 2. Nope, that's not it. Alright, let's check the key instead. Trying to remember now. Inventory. 3, 2. That's the same. Same as that. Is it 02 3217? That doesn't have the number on it. Two 1702. 321702. No. I can't see it. I'm sure that was how I figured it out. Oh, sure, it's just the pictures. No, not you. Let's go and check the kids' room a sec. Aha. There we go. It's a 1-3. Right. So you have to go and find the cart. 321713. 3217. There we go. Give me the loot. Gather it all. Great sword, yes. All the different elements you need for your weapon. Another rod. Alright, good. Now we can leave. And now we have the blacksmith.
Come and see me when you're done.
Perfect. Hey, we've got another sword, look. We've got 2 identical swords.
Thanks for helping us in the tunnel. Any look?
Just get all the information out of him.
He kept.
You know anything?
Vitalis, I think they're.
What do you know about? What do you make it?
It's a large. It's nestled on.
Do you know the woman?
Whoever. Vitalis.
Can you tell me?
Vitalis. After see.
Alright. And now we have loads of stuff we can do. Let's just go ahead and get some crafting done.
Need upgrades?
Yep. 100%. And you'll notice that when we upgrade this, we have to pick element, as we were saying before. So we're going to go with Rage, because I like the look of it. I could change it. You're basically just giving yourself an elemental advantage or disadvantage against enemies, but it just doesn't seem to make enough of a difference for it to care. We could have a look at how it looks different, but I do like the red one, so let's do that.
Vitalis will be proud.
Yes, thank you. And then we continue upgrading it, look, so that we can get even more basically leveling capacity. I didn't like any of these weapons, so I'm not going to bother upgrading them. We can view defensive gear as well, so we can go ahead and upgrade our defensive gear, and probably should do each one once at the beginning, because it's going to make a big difference. And that's just going to make us a bit more capable as we're out and about. And it should mean that we're also able to equip, in loadout here, and then glyphs. We're now able to equip abilities onto the weapon. And Lasso, snares in target. That's not that one. That's the one I like. And for whatever reason I like it in squares, that's where it's going. I didn't try the lasso. Or the perfect guard. Enjoy lost from blocking head, okay. Haven't actually tried lassoing enemies. But that one is basically auto take. As you guys will see as we go. Did we get any extra drone moves? We did. Aha, we already got whirlwind as well. Sick. Let's go in there. Alright, so that gives us some better tools now for dealing with enemies as we're setting up. So if you are following this for some guidance, this is how I like to deal with the entities that come out of the enemy. Sometimes they're annoying to catch, and if there's lots of enemies, we can now blend them up a bit. So with the blacksmith here, we dealt with this. Let's clear out this back end a bit, just make sure we've been spoken to all the NPCs. So it is kind of a shame not to go to Alyssa Hills. Oh, excuse me. Back up we go. Talk to this NPC. Man. It's like me. I say man a lot. There's loot down there. Grab that in a sec. So chill just washing up there, aren't you, buddy?
These are the scumbags that...
This shit will never end. We got one of these scum.
Give me that. What up, though? Danish is Denmark. Danish is Denmark. What was that got? I haven't actually tried these green ones. It doubled them, it did. What did I pick up? I don't know. I didn't even see what I picked up. First rod. Can you up the mic audio? I could do, but usually when I put it any higher than it is, we get to the red mark, which is usually where it starts like making the voice sound weird. Yeah, we did get... It was Good Deed to start, wasn't it? Which one was it? It's Vigil and Asunder, yes. Oh, that's why. We got his letter, that's why. Yeah, okay, I know where that goes now. I remember. If something bad happens, sorry. Nice one. I did turn it up a little bit, so it should be louder. I saw to this guy. Let's drop that loot there. You happy now?
What now?
I didn't even say anything. Yeah, I think I might have screwed his quest up. So if you get the blacksmith before talking to him...
The soldiers have begun whispering their complaints into Vasa's ear.
Oh, so we give you the music. That makes sense. Alright, so if we... Okay. If we don't give him music, he gets some very bad treatment. I understand now. Alright, so let's go and give the dude that was at the very start of the zone the letter. No, I didn't up the game audio as well, no. But the game in general is quiet until we get into combat. Hey, my cooldown is finished. Dan C is a person. I don't know who Dan C is. That's a weird question. So yeah, a Danish person does come from Denmark. There we go. That solves his problem.
My family can.
I don't understand why you want me to know the nationalities of people. Dutch is a bit more complicated, isn't it? Because isn't that Austrian and German? Could be other countries as well. You. Green. There's the charge. I don't really like it very much, so it always misses. What do I think of this game? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I say, I have some niggly complaints, but overall, I think they've done a good job. I want to go to the end of that road. Let's go to the end of that road. Let's clear out this side first. Because I know that there's a chest over this way. Shot me then. I'm gonna drop in their health soon. This is annoying me. They take too long to go down. Like you can't be fighting me in hordes and then have like 10 enemies. It's not even a difficult thing, it's an annoyance thing, really. So we can't actually interact with this yet, we're just going past it. This one's going to have a session mark. Alright. Let's demonstrate. I'll just get that in there. Makes these way easier. Finding it generic. Looking into it. Trying to see if there's anything worth watching. And I guess like the sad part is, you know, it's coming from people who worked on Deus Ex, and it doesn't have the optional interactions you might expect, like how you get the different endings and different outcomes and stuff. Got up with my audio, I can't. So yeah, well, that was what I said. You said to turn the game sound up, remember? And then I did say the game gets louder in combat. So let's get you spoken to.
Need to finish.
Yeah, gotta find your lens, which is actually in the second act, which means we can't really rush for his quest. Get off. Such low recovery time on its attacks. There we go. Another directional puzzle. We'll work this out a bit. For now, I want to continue heading downward. Right, down the road. That's the Abbey. So we'll have a large group of enemies down here, if I remember rightly. Is it this one? It might be in the road. Oh, was it the road? It might be in the road. Broken key. Research item. You need that. Soon we'll be able to use research items. That's not going to work, is it? What's the story about? So vaguely, it's about two groups of people being evil to each other. I don't really want to, like, tell the whole story in part one and spoil it for anybody that watches. It's another rod. I knew there was something at the end of the road. But that's the point of the title, alright? Hell is us. There's the loot sword. I mean, I could go and get that. Beans were here. It's not really essential, but we'll get it. First aid kit, I'll take it. Double check there's no loot this way. Got ourselves another note. That's good. Interesting. That's fair enough. Robots. Oh, you mean the creatures? It's not the same, but it's a similar situation to Silent Hill, where we're in like a cut-off area. I don't know if realm's the right word. But you'll see when we close one of the time loops that it's like the evils and the sins of the people in the area are like possessing the area. It's kind of weird. That's why, like, if we look at something like the upgrades, which are corresponding to basically the elements of the enemies, you can see that's rage. Look, all of the upgrades and stuff, they have emotions attached to them. I don't want to attack that. I think we should attack them first. Combat's good though. I do think they've got the combat right. Mostly right. It needs a bit more cancel. Like, I feel like at the end of an attack there's a bit too long to recover. It needs a bit more animation cancel. But other than that, I think it's pretty good. They're doing a good job. The parries work nicely. Get it. Yeah, man, the health is just so tanky. They're even fully upgraded as well. For this stage, anyway, we got some extra stages later. Should get better as we level the weapons up there. That's why I don't mind exploring this first area twice. Did I get both of them? No. So I've got that one. I need the square. we should do all these. These will open a door later on, whenever you find them. Take that clip actually, just to get a white for a guide later.
Grabbed what I'm almost. How the hell? Our CO, and now we're stuck.
So we're gonna find the limbic rods. But the Marsh does have the best puzzles, I think. The biggest ones. Let's keep doing some fight, because we do need to get these weapons leveled up. The next area is not too bad. The one after has some really tight spaces with lots of enemies in. Oh, what? What happened there? Don't know what happened there. Just shut me off. You just frozen. Got it. There we go. So you think you're going to be doing this one then? I can't remember how much the game is. How much is the game to buy? All that for a medkit. Can you imagine if you used a medkit killing them all as well? We technically haven't explored the village very much yet. We're just doing all of the wide open marsh for now. Come on, where is it? There it is. Come on, down you go. Oh yeah, you know, I was actually slightly wrong about something. We can beat all of these non-locked for the time being, and then we won't have to beat them all again. Just have to clear where we want to go. I was slightly off. So maybe it'll be worth doing this. Man, just took off my key pulse there, didn't you? Alright, so that's all looking good. Splinter Tower. I need a square limbic rod. We could do the milk quest. Up here. Lots of enemies. Gotta buy that. There we go. Come on, get off, get him, get out. That's friend, that's friend. 2 down. Oh, there they are. So I thought it was more. And that's why that smells good. N1. The proof is in plain sight. I found a load of these. A load of these post-it notes, and I really haven't figured them all out. When I was playing it before, I kind of progressed a lot of the main storyline. I didn't really concentrate on the side quest too much, because I didn't want to get bogged down in it without being in the stream. I much prefer to figure things out when you guys are here. Right, where? Hello. Ooh. Yes, so this is where the milk puzzle is, and where we'll find like a bigger puzzle that we can't solve yet because we need access to more areas. But we'll do the milk one. So 2 ways in. This guy will tell you stories about himself being a coward. I don't know why they bother locking that door when you can just go through. Kind of strange. There are a few weird instances like that. Super take playthrough requests. No, I don't take playthrough requests, no. I play through what I want to do. Do I stream daily? I try to stream most days around the same time. Sometimes life just gets crazy, because, you know, kids are demanding and that kind of thing. But yeah, I try to be usually 2 till 6 London time, so I don't know where you are now, but ordinarily I would start about 3 hours from now. But I started early today because the embargo for this was up at 9 o'clock, so I wanted to be straight on it. So we'll probably be going till 6, so that's probably like 7 hours from now. We'll be going on this for quite a while today, just so I can answer questions to people that anybody wants to see how the game's running, whether or not they're going to enjoy it. 2 ways to go. We should be able to hear. Can we not hear it? No, this isn't the way I want to go yet. Oh yeah, it is. You can see it. The cable go up. Baby crime. I thought it was the other way. I didn't think the puddle was the way. God damn, it's so annoying. Unless you've got that. I can't remember where I got that glyph from either. I can't. I got it in previous stream. I got it in my previous playthrough, and I got it this playthrough, and I can't even say, right, everybody get this, because it just makes your life so much easier. Because I completely forgot to take note of where I got it. I have gone the wrong way. I knew I had. This is for the door puzzle. Because you turn these as well. So we've done 2 of these now. And around this way, I should be able to show you. Yeah, you can hear the baby. We have... Is it this way? It should be this way. Hello, you. I know you're there. You only get to catch me out once. Hello. Got a picture. Oh, more stuff. Yeah, here we should have... No? But it was here. Must be the cave. Was it up here? I said it so confidently, now I need to show where the door is. I know this way we get an exit. So it gets... So we can get... Yeah, there's the door, look. So you can see all the different symbols we got there. I think it was the eye at the tower. We just did... I think it was the... No. We just said the eye here. I think the bulb was at the tower. So we've got 3 of them left again. Then we get a nice secret in there. I think that's going to be the thing people like the most about this game. And I don't know whether or not I should solve them all and do guides on them, or if I should leave them for people to discover. What do you think? Like, I'll do them obviously in the streams. I'm talking about like from a guide perspective, like little videos. Here's the gate out. That's what I was talking about. So that gives me the shortcut back into here. If I want it later. It goes around in a square. We're going back down there. Let's not drop. That's too far. Let's go do baby. There it is. Like, where's the ladder? I was like, I know we came down in here. Where's the ladder? My perception skills are low today. It's because my cup of tea has run out. I don't want to drink too much, otherwise I'm going to the toilet all the time. But let's go this way. Bit of loot there. Yeah, talk to you.
You scared me. I've been hiding down. I rationed his milk.
I thought she gave me bottles. Ah, here we go. Aha. Now we can go and get milk. From an NPC that we've already seen earlier in the stream. Alright, so it's back into... I thought there was a... No, we got a bunch of enemies at the back, didn't we? No, we don't. We've got more here. We might as well clear the map now, because we've done so many. We might as well get the time loop cracked. I've been in here. Insane. We always get up. Zombie position. What would we like to know? I haven't been to see any movies. Oh no, wait. Did we go and see? No. No, I don't think I have. My daughter went to see the Minecraft movie. Apparently she enjoyed that. That's quite good. What about you? What have you seen? Cap 4. Fire, Thunderbolts, Trash. Is that Captain America movie? I haven't kept up with Marvel movies in ages. Was it not very good? We should really do as much exploration as we can before we get that milk, because otherwise everything's going to respawn. I guess we should probably get milk and then go to the hills and then come back here. That way we don't have to clear the area like 3 times. So if you read all this stuff, you'll see how not nice these people have been treated. Oh, we can give that to the dude. Let's do that. The violinist. To the side. Is this the one we were getting through the window? Get off. Right. I know we need to go to where that dog was. Let's go speak to the dog. Not the dog, but near the dog. Yeah, we cleared that already. We've got the loot from there, that's right. That is where the baby was. That's not the one. Where is it? We need the broken house. There's a broken house everywhere. But there's one that's just got like a broken roof. I think it's that one. Let's go to that one. See, this is where, like I'm saying, they put like unnecessary barriers in the way. Why block that off when I can literally just walk here? You know? I can also walk here. So that fence has no reason to be blocking you from getting around. And they do a lot of this. Where they just make the areas unnecessarily
I found the port. He's in good hands now.
weird to get around.
He's in good hands.
This one acts as a shortcut. We'll open this one up. And this is where, if you pay attention to what these guys say, and what's happening in this building, this is where you see how horrible they are to each other, right? Because, yeah. They haven't been particularly nice to each other.
Damn it.
So in case you don't know, the soldiers are not local to this village. And, yeah, they haven't been treating people very well. Yes, now let's go up here then. Can you go in there? No. So, we want to go to the top of this building. I can't remember if there's more loot in here or not. Yeah, here we go. Give me that.
Dear diary, Mommy and Daddy are still yelling at each other a lot. Daddy says there's a lot of bad men coming to hurt us. Makes me really scared. Uncle Jaffer is the only says we should all go to the lake with him. He says it's safer there, but I don't want to leave my friends.
Alright, this is the girl anyway that we'll just speak to.
You're not a soldier, are you? Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
Hey, who are you?
I've been hiding here since the attack on Jova and the bombs fell from the sky. I was playing in the treehouse with my baby brother. Parents ran out and screamed at us to get down. My baby brother ran to them. That's when
What happened here?
the soldiers rounded up everyone. Uncle Jaffer told me to hide when they entered the house. They arrested him and they took him somewhere else. The soldiers separated everyone. The men, the women, the children. People were screaming and crying when they were being forced into the buses. The soldiers didn't take everyone, though. The rest were brought into the forest across the marsh.
Where's your uncle?
I don't...
Right. I know where the uncle is. We can go speak to him. Let's try giving this music we got to this guy. I didn't do this before.
This is precisely what I need.
Aha!
I'm sure Voss will appreciate this one. At least, hopefully Voss will stop staring.
Very good. Research item. We're going to want that. The time for it is probably coming pretty soon as well. This guy also has a quest. I'm sure he does.
What now?
Oh, yeah. Right, let's go speak to Jaffa. Although technically we don't have to yet. It's next up, really.
Pull him out of there. Didn't think Polymus were clever enough to work heavy machinery like this. Color me surprised. Check his pockets. Take that silly little acorn, put it with the rest. No, no, please. Don't take. Shut up. Stop. Fuck. You got blood all over my boots, you fucking asshole. All right.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, no good. This is Jaffa.
His gaze be upon you, my son. You're not.
So go ahead, get this done.
I am at my life. I don't.
What happened?
Madden. When I then the soul.
Where's...
It's tread light.
I found your niece.
Thanks, Atheris. She was always brighter than the other kids.
Why is
Captain Voss is a criminal and
Yes.
thief, parading as a soldier. It is the
He's not a great leader. Even the soldiers say that. If you get around and talk to the soldiers, you'll see some of them have a lot of doubts in him. Alright, and that has us pretty much gotten most of the things we can get. It's annoying that I'm missing one. Oops, that's close. And note, the key doesn't work there. You know, I haven't been to check, see if there's a red car at that house, which was this one, right? It is a garage. Let me in? No. The guess would be there's a red car somewhere that we can put that key into. I didn't look for it though. But yes, looking good now. So, let's progress things a little bit. The best thing is, there's no risk of missing quests until you get to the end of an act. And I know where the end of the first act is. So what we'll do is we'll progress until that point, and then we'll start digging a little deeper into all of the areas so that we can get good amount of stuff done. But the thing is that I don't want to, like, because look at all the mirrors over there. I don't want to have to, I mean, we could crack the time loop. That is something we probably could do. Just because if we don't, if everything respawns, we have to restart again. Yeah, let's get the time loop cracked. Let's do that. Let's do that. It would just save us a bit of time, right? So if we don't crack it now, enemies respawn, and then we have to beat every enemy I've already beat. Whereas if we just clear it now and get it cracked, the enemies will respawn, but then when we come back with the correct item we need, we'll be able to close it, and then they'll stop respawning. So let's do it. I'm 100% going to turn the health down. And it's like, not because it's difficult, it's just so many, it takes ages. Missed it. Oh. Right. Let's make sure clearing all the enemies out of these areas. T-series tanks. Or close to. Not quite. Looks like it wants to be a T-70 or T-80. Not going down there. Although I wonder if you could use that as fast travel to get back to where you were as a shortcut. Because you don't lose your progress with the enemies you defeat just by dying. I guess for this very reason. Actually, I don't think I came down here. I did not think to jump off a bridge. Hello. That's a new research item, which I didn't have before. Research of power. Always stand proud. Never forget. Interesting. That's where the Abbey was. Correct? I think we came down here, right? Already. Yeah, okay. Let's check the forest out. Oh, that's where the hermit was. We have been here. Single player only, yes. It's Resident Evil with Souls style combat. Kind of between Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Right. And he's annoying me so much. Missed the heal, damn it. Plenty of enemies around here, let's get these dealt with. Ouch. Where's the other one? Come on, show me your innards. Put up on that so long. How is anyone Linux? You good? Yeah. Yeah. What? Why was it immune then? Okay. Do I have the key for this? I don't think I do. One green. No. One green square. We must be closing on having all this cleared by now. What? Get off. That is annoying. I didn't realise these antennas were so annoying. Get off. Nope, no big explosion sounds, not done yet. Still some enemies somewhere we need to find. Let's make sure we've checked all around this rock. We'll move on. Like I said, because we're about to leave the area, I want to make sure we crack the time loop. That's the main thing right now. More loot. Quick! I'm gonna knock me into the water then. That would have been annoying. Still some more, where are they? Come back out. There we go. Nope, still no big explosion sound. Level up on the exit though. Hey, things get better. Right, check this. We've got yellow up there. Let's grab that. You will be a white square. Or a green square. It's a teddy bear. Oh, I think I know where that goes. Alright, I think I know where that goes. I know where there's a chair that looks like it'll have a toy on it. Let's go. Let's go. We went past it as well. Such a weird good deed. Who's this a good deed for? Okay. Into the village. Take a right. Where's Blacksmith? Blacksmith. Tallis house. Is it in here? I think it's in here. No, I guess not. Maybe it's in the kid's house. Which would make more sense from a where would you leave it point of view, but what was in there? I could see the chair in my head. There's a kid's room with a chair in it. I've definitely 100% interacted with loads of times and wondered what goes there. And now I can't remember where it is. What a fool. I'll have to keep an eye out for it as we go around. Could be also be in that one with all the soldiers in. Couldn't it? Could be in here. There it is. Oh, we can't. I guess it's for someone then? Who's going to want a teddy? Do we have like a... These are research times, right? So we don't have to worry about those. Okay. Sucks to be wrong, but never mind. Can I see any more enemies to go after? There's one. Where to get these? Yeah. Kind of wish there was a bit of ragdolling. Don't know why. I do enjoy it. Just kick the bodies as we're running over them, why not? Wasn't it? Ooh, they went off the edge. I swear that's what these are for. There's another one. I was literally over there. Oh, that's got things over there, is it? Alright, let's go past the time loop. Goes to the right hand side, I think. I thought I'd be able to see it from here. There it is. That loot just come into view as well. That does bother me a bit that we can't see that from further. Oh. Nope, there's still more. Let's get a clear view. Can I see anything? Nope, nothing there. Something there. I thought I went to that bridge, no? I guess I just didn't come to the other side of it. Well, let's go. That was not a guardian. Fucking hear something over there. Must just be the bridge. Has the bridge got noises? Yes, maybe it must be the bridge. Came down here, didn't we? There was nothing there. Not enemy-wise. We need enemies. That's the Abbey. It's later. Down there, right? There's definitely no more enemies. Let's go and check that here. There's going to be like one enemy in a corner somewhere. I've had this issue before. It's kind of annoying, but you have to deal with it. That's creepy. It must be like. I bet it's supposed to be like a frog or something. We did get this guy, didn't we? Just came down here. Got most of it. What am I missing? We went underground. I just want to get it cracked open so it's ready to go. That way, we won't have to do this again later. Because if I leave now, all the time I've spent hunting them all down will be wasted. There's not anything new in the tunnel, is there? Let's get a look quickly. There shouldn't be. Usually, once you've dealt with an area and you've got all the enemies, they stay down until we leave. It's the hermit. There's nothing around here. Is there any enemies around the back? No, nothing's trying to sneak up on him. Something's here. Hello. There it is. Hey, we got it. Like, just 3 enemies lying down on the ground that you won't see from very far. There we go. The good thing is, though, usually when you've done this, that does kind of mean you've been pretty much everywhere. We've cracked that open now. That stays cracked, so even if we leave and all the enemies respawn, when we come back with the cracked item, we can head straight in there. And that is useful. So we'll have a quick last run around the village just to make sure I haven't missed anything crazy. And then we're going to head to the hills. Then we'll go back to the forest to get the milk, and then we can come back. That's what I think. I'm trying to think in my head what else comes up. We'll get the lake available at that point, but we want to leave the lake until we're ready to move on. And I'll use a little cheat sheet that I've got to make sure we've got everything done. That way we don't actually miss anything. Anything new from you?
What now?
Yes.
What's going on with the...
And here I thought we had an understanding. That priest is an a...
What's going on at the Abbey?
The Abbey is off limits, and it's under...
All the most evasive answers he could give, right? Right. So we want to talk to anyone else? I spoke to you.
Painting their horrible deeds for all to see. It's the first thing we saw when we rolled into the marsh.
Yep.
You weren't gonna let...
They're all doing it to each other. I suppose it's not going to hurt anything if we go now. Alright, let's continue the story then. Let's go to the APC. Cool thing is, the APC, when we come back here now, is going to come to the village instead of being on the outskirts, which is going to make things easier. And just in case you don't know, once we have the APC, if we go to any save point, we can go straight to the APC. So they all act as little checkpoints. It's a bit of a shame we can't fast travel back out to them. That would have been nice. But I guess they really didn't want that. They want us to run around. It's a bit weird, though, that they give you the fast travel out of an area, but not into it. Anyway, that's a flag. Yeah, there's nothing else I want to upgrade around, so we're good. Alright, 2 orders of business right now that I know that are pretty direct that we need to be doing. Right, I know we need to get milk. The tower. I can't remember if we get into the tower yet. But we now have the hills. I wonder why that's flashing. Tells you what level they are as well, look. That doesn't tell you. That says this is all threat 1, look. That's threat 1. This is going to be threat 1 and 2. And this is an area where I think people are going to pull the hair out a bit, because there are areas we can't get to until Act 2. And this is what I think is a bit... What's the word? Is unfair the correct word? No. But just like... cheeky, where... You know, you can spend a lot of time digging into things, trying to figure things out, but then it could just be... If you can't find something, it's because you've got to progress. But then if you progress too far, you could fail quests, so it just ends up meaning that... I don't know, there's so much stuff that could just be missed. Do you have another time loop here? Can we see it from here? Yeah, you can see it up on the hill, look. I think every area has at least one. So we do want to be paying attention to that, but each one needs an item to get it get it destroyed permanently. But as long as we get them cracked open, it means we'll just get the item, we can just go through them and get them done. And any additional traversal then it's just going to be easy. So many. This is almost gone to the point now where a combo puts them down. So in this area, I do recommend just trying to stick to the high ground and then grabbing stuff. Otherwise, it's very easy to miss things. Haven't come back out of that snakehead yet. But I do know that building has a chest in it with a key in it to another place. And we can't get into there until later because we need night and we won't get till then. It's just how it is. So this is like a two-stage area, as you would. We have to come here for the story, but then we have to come back later. If we want to get everything. Got a guardian down. Yeah, rocket down. We're being summoned, it would seem. Let me get out. Get it. Too much execution don't give us more limbic energy. More music! I don't know if the violinist has that. It only clicked with me earlier, that's where that goes. Any loot around here? I don't think so. Down by the tree we're going to get a cutscene. This bit's technically kind of spoiler heavy, so switch off for like 5 minutes if you don't want to see that. Because we're going to find out some stuff here.
Come to finish me off. You coward.
Who is this man?
Who are you?
I'd sooner die before I tell you anything. Wait. Wait. Your necklace. Show it to me. Impossible. It's you. Please tell me you're not one of them.
No. I just stole their gear.
It's clever. Oh, there's so much to say. But the curtain falls on me, my son. My boy, stolen from me. I am a vigil, sworn to protect Adea. We failed to stop the calamity, but hope stands before me. Take this. It's called the Keystone of Grief. Promise me. You must continue what we've begun to uncover. Find the journalist. Find Agatha. When you do, use the passcode. Pentos. They won't trust you. Especially dressed like that. I saw them escape into the rocky ridges. To the southwest. Towards the old windmill. I'm sorry. My burden is now yours to carry. Promise me, we'll stop the calamity.
I will. Is Agatha my mother?
Your mother is dead.
I read your psyche val. The military officially diagnosed you as being a high-functioning sociopath. I see why you were so successful. Out of curiosity, what's it like to barely feel anything?
Practical. I never second guess. I have no regrets, no fear, no animosity.
Even towards me?
Even you.
Give it time. I tend to bring out the worst in people. So, could you help me understand something? Your father dies in front of you. Your mother is dead. Why pursue this?
I stared into my father's eyes and saw a man with something I never had.
And what was that?
An undying purpose. I stood in the home I was born in, and it only seemed to fill me with more emptiness. No memories, no feelings. Nothing had changed. In that moment, I felt a connection.
To him?
To Hadia.
Interesting. So, where did you go from there?
There we go, some pieces of the puzzle for you all. You'll also let me know what you think, because I am not one of these people that likes to put together story fragments. Alright, so, just because it connects things better in my head, to go back to where we just were, this is where we obviously just had the cutscene. And then we can of course come through this way. I don't think there's any loot like behind any of these vehicles or anything. Let's just have a check, shall we? I don't know if I actually went across all these. There is stuff here, so let's get it.
Back by unidentified insurgents. Repeat, this is ON Convoy Alpha 2. We are carrying refugees from Galmore and Scal. Heading north through Vista Hills, nearly 30 clicks from refugee camp Romeo. Repeat, we are under attack. Requesting immediate evac.
Something bad going on there, wasn't there? Let's clear around the tree. A lot of things in this area use this tree as a landmark, so if you hear somebody say, I can't remember the name of the tree, from certain tree, you go this way, this is where the certain tree is. And, what? I got completely, like, stuck on that rock. drone bypass. Cool. I think that just reduces cooldowns on the drone. I'm one of those people that barely uses any of the consumables though. Got a ton of them everywhere. Apparently I'm not the only one. So yeah, that side should mostly be clear. That was the ridge that we used. So let's use this ridge now. So then we can immediately reveal that we have more enemies to defeat. God damn it. Oh, it's too late for it. Only a little bit though. It was only a smidge. Right. That's the snake mouth. Did we clear that pool of water? I think we did. Let's check that ruin. I want to make sure we get as much of the research points as we can, because it gives you codes, and the codes unlock things that you won't get anywhere else, so it makes good sense. Although I suppose the cheeky thing is, and I did try this, if you just Google the codes, you don't actually need the research points. You can just put the codes in and you'll be fine. Every time I say Google, my phone flashes. It's horrible. I have to turn it off. It's kind of worrying. Although I'm very much integrated into Google, being on YouTube. Not even optional. So the mine is a really progression, but I think there's keys in there, so we're going to go in there. Remember rightly. Oh man, that little tiny snip of damage took all that stamina off me. I'm looking forward to getting that level up. Should we clear it? Yeah, let's clear it. Why not? It's pretty straightforward at this point. It gets more like a maze as we progress, because we can like open one-way doors in here to turn it into a labyrinth, but it's effectively just shortcuts. Mostly. So we go down that way and follow the rail. Clear. Such a good amount of stamina to get back there, right? I need to remember where I got that from. Damn it. Because it's got like the phasic phase when it's trying to attack. It's not to just surround you. Like I say, these are the only times when the game has any difficulty, really. That goes to a chest on the hillside. So yes, we are. Glad we came this way. Continue down. Man. So there's no cancel for me to get the block in when he does that. Didn't do much damage though. Then we can head up the ladder. And open the gate. We're back on the hillside, yay! And this is the chest I was talking about. We need an item that we don't have right now. So, that's a while away. There's many, many pieces like that. So for now, because we did... Sure to see it. Where's the mine? The mine's over there, look. We've done that bit. We can continue the side of the hill. Yeah, it's a while before that breaks open yet. We'll crack it though. Hey, level 8. Things get faster. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah. Welcome my access to your chest. Hello, we get an extra limbic polearm and a flower medallion, which is a research item. Very nice. Where are you? Managed to come around. I thought you were further down on there. No? Alright. One bit, look, that's what I was looking at. Let's go get that. Deal with it quick. I don't want this thing coming back out. Quick check, we've got everything. Little signpost. Done that water bit, that's where we got ambushed. We went along that ridge, checked all of that. That's where we came back out of the mine. That is the mine. That's the time loop, and that's where we want to go up there. Look, that's going to head us into the rocky crags, where we're directed to go by Father or Vitalis, whichever way you'd like to name him. If you believe him. I'm not saying he could be lying, but he's literally going, my son. Like, oh yeah, it must be my dad. Yeah. He proclaimed it. It must be true. I know it's a game, so therefore you believe it, but it's kind of funny. 3 enemies linked to... No, 4 enemies linked to a soul thing. Oh, yeah. An encounter really difficult for its annoyance. There you go. Wish I'd kept that spin to win available. Where is it? There it is. And you go. Oh, I missed. The worst. Last one. Quick. So as you can see, and I don't know if there's like some secret enemies somewhere, but I do think this is one of the things that people are not going to like. There is not a great variation in enemies, right? I wish, as we went further, it became more different, but it really doesn't. Okay, we've seen the combat of the game now, pretty much. Yeah, so we discovered the time loop. Put the more enemies up here for us to defeat. Hello. Damn it! He stole my stamina. I was gonna recover that. This way should be the refugee camp, I think. Sorry, I tried to mute the mic there. Had a right sneeze. I usually get it off as well. I just wasn't in time at the time. We don't have your meds yet. I don't think we can open anything, but I think there's some loot in here. Yes. And then you'll see, like, through the other passages. A lot of it's just for later. I don't think we can open this from this side, for example. Nope. Shortcut later on. We have to wait. Right, so we've got some medication to get. We're going to bring that over here in a second. So let's head back out. And I believe that is the opening area. Mostly cleared. Did we do in that inside that little fort thing? I don't know if we did. Let's go check it. I know we did the ruin over at the end. I don't think we did this. There's loot here, so that kind of supports my gut feeling on it. Though that seems like it was from an enemy from what we got. No, it's just blocked off, look. Ah yes, make an interesting looking building just so we can discover that it's all blocked off. Alright, so to the journalist now, that's who we're going to be seeing. It's a bit more story. If you want to close your eyes, that's fine. And also, one of the more annoying encounters, because this thing is an annoying spot. I didn't try just taking it on with range, though. Which we could do. Yeah, it does make some good sense. Alright, we're going to go deal with the rest of them in a minute. Speak to the journalist.
I'm a journalist. Article 79 of the Geneva Convention formally states that journalists are protected under international humanitarian law.
Alright, someone's standoffish.
I'm Tanya Elva. I'm an independent investigative journalist covering the Civil War.
Vitalis told me the passcode is Pentos. What's your connection to him?
Oh. So, we're on the same team then. Vitalis is the source of my story. We met for the first time at the Weeping Knight statue. I don't know much about him. He was taking me to the Vigil headquarters when we got ambushed. It's somewhere in these rocky ridges.
Are you the journalist mentioned in this note?
Yes, I am. In my defense, you are dressed like the enemy. I was just covering my arse.
What do you know about their headquarters?
They call it the Watcher's Nest. To get there, Vitalis said we must follow the path with all the tombstones and obelisks just west of here. Vitalis described the entrance as a doorway etched into solid rock. He mentioned a windmill above it on the cliff. You need 2 keys to open the door. Vitalis gave me one during the ambush. Please, take it. Find Agatha.
Hey, we got a key.
Where's
We escaped the amp, head back to it. I won't be...
No, it looks a similar shape, but doesn't fit the chest I saw earlier. I tried it. So, continuing down the road. Another module. Hello. Another guardian. And there's the key. Oh, cracks the time loop. Gorgeous. Yeah. I know your friend's going behind me, so we can deal with you fast. And you can see why that was an annoying spot for that ranged enemy to be. It's firing on you there. Tries to fire it while you're going up the ladder. It can actually knock you off. If it fires at the right time when you're coming off the ladder at the top, it can knock you back down. And then it's still firing when you're doing them. And then you've got to come back across this to get you. That was much simpler, right? Just taking it out with range. Secrets. And a one-way road. Way into the mineshaft. I think we can unlock a shortcut from here, so we'll do that. Not that one, apparently. Thought we could unlock a shortcut. There we go. Nope, we need a key. With a mine symbol on it. Or pickaxe symbol on it. Guess I was wrong. Like I said, this is one of the areas we'll be having to come back to solve later. Realistically. I think it's got 2 time loops as well. Weirdly enough, there's like a low level one and a higher level one. I thought we were going to see. No. Oh my god. This dude.
Listen, I don't want any trouble.
Supplies.
Who are you?
The name's Atticus. I joined up these people. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue. If only I could find the keys and get it started.
Did you see a...
I saw a lock. Careful.
I think I missed...
Yes.
Right. I don't think we have a key for you. No, we do not. Deal with you. Oh, it's got 2 calls. Look, it's so original. Alright, let's get these selected, shall we? So it's the one with the book in it. And the one with the candle. Feels the magic, doesn't it? I love these, like, these games have all these, like, magic switches and stuff. That's just like, I don't know. The mechanism you need to make do that would be, like, probably either so easy to fake or so difficult just to do it. Must open Pentos coffin today, no more delays. Right beneath. Yes, 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 but how do we open it all? That's the question. Isn't it? Look at all this. Get a nice item there. Is this a clue? What does this mean, look? This says Rosa. Oh, got words on, haven't they? That's a flashlight. Let's look for a second. Order of the Eye, Full Guard, and Vigil. 15, 12, 15, 13. And a shield with a sword in it is represented on there a lot, isn't it? Which one's that? Interesting, yes, that's the Full Guard. That is the Vigil. Right, is that right? Is that what it said? Vigil, yes.
The revelation that we may have a traitor in our ranks weighs heavily on me. Our vows are sacrosanct. How could one betray the Order at a moment such as this? I harbor a growing suspicion, insidious notion that is slowly taking root. Harrowing.
Newfangled.
It chills me to the bone. I cannot inform the others until I have arrived at certainty without doubt. The risk of exposure is too great. What would she possibly have to gain? I pray that I am mistaken.
Keeps on flashing up.
The consequences would be disastrous. Likely the end of the Vigil as we know it.
Metal shields. Main area. And alcoves. And there are flowers that fit the slots.
Scattered around this hallowed ground speak of Pentos Algia, the first of the Watchers. It was Pentos who recognized that the Calamity would always remain a threat.
You're lost right now. Okay.
Their elect Full Guard, he forged a new order to carry on our sacred charge.
I actually didn't get this code.
Foresight and tenacity are the reason the Vigil still exists today. There must be a reason he chose to conceal the existence of the failsafe and the keystone. Truly extraordinary that we should stumble upon his tomb after all these years. I pray it contains the answers we seek.
Rage, Warden of Loathing. Oh, these are the different elements. There's the ceramic flowers we need. Oh, look, we get a new rod, a blue one. Did I need a blue one? Where are you lost at, Trevor? Right, so I pretty much know the answer. But it was mostly from guessing. On. Not say anything else. I put one in here because it was hidden. Because the computer to me made it pretty obvious that there were 4 areas we needed to target. Right, so one goes in the shields, one goes in the metal shields, main area, alcoves.
The U-Mall Caves expeditions yielded 2 significant revelations.
Alright, so one of them goes in the main area, which means there was only one of 2 here, right? It's this one.
We know nothing of this failsafe, nor of the
So you really can't. This one's the easiest to get.
all of these tomes, not a shred of information. Whatever machinations the full guard of old had in mind,
I know this one's here.
I fear it is now lost in the folds of history. It seems to me the artifact may be part of a larger mechanism. Perhaps it is a key of sorts.
And I think this one is
Are there more such keys?
here.
It is clear to me that this artifact, this keystone, is a critical piece of the
No, it's
failsafe
not.
enigma. We must continue to pull at this thread until the truth reveals itself.
Maybe it's this one. No. It could be grief. It might be grief. There we go. Because this was opened with the keystone of grief, so I guess that kind of makes sense. So, I will have a video detailing where these will go out today, because I did record it. Because it did take me a bit of a while to just brute force it. And it was only because I guessed it would be one of the ones behind the whiteboard, because it's hidden. There's only 2 to pick from on the main wall, only 3 to pick from on this, so I just started on the right hand side for whatever reason. So I got it pretty luckily, if I'm honest. I can't claim I'm that smart. I don't know. But it does mean we get to progress. Mark of the Betrayed, passive relic. Ooh, and a new thing. Ooh.
That's interesting.
Tanya.
I made it back to your APC and figured out how to access your drone's controls.
Oh, great.
Bring back that scroll you just picked up. I found something in the APC that can help us.
And what? We have a toilet flush. So weird. Alright, so this is how you get your rewards for your good deeds.
Who are you?
We have a...
Anything else?
The fall today, although...
Can you tell...
If you has the key, whatever.
What are...
I'm sure...
Scale of the talking points from him.
Take this.
Guardian detector. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't actually use that before. That's actually useful.
This,
I read.
where did
The necklace crafted. They are.
what do you think? What our time?
They ensnare a moment now. How the center. Remember, when there must be.
All right. So that we can now close one time loop.
How do
It's sent the more. Oh,
have I helped him?
the bear.
And we get a bunch of goodies. I think that's everything from you now.
Remember.
For now, yeah. So now when we complete side quests and come to him for rewards. It's a bit awkward, if you ask me. But that's what they wanted. I reckon the time loop I want to close is the one in the marshes, just because it's such a hub type area. So I'm going to close that one first. So from here, we want to get back the APC actually. Well, that guy said, let's speak to that guy. Oh, I can't get there because we dropped off, didn't we? Because they had to be awkward. See, I don't understand why they needed to make some of these things awkward. So this guy had a quest where he said something about APCs in a certain direction from a statue, right? But I don't think I can get back to him to ask him. Oh, yes, I can. There we go.
Our camp is due north. It's on the other.
That's not what I wanted to know.
Who are you?
The name's at. I joined up with some refugees. These people need. Have you seen the destroyed ON vehicles on the road? They're northeast of the Weeping Knight statue.
Yeah.
If only.
So we need to find the Weeping Knight statue and look northeast. Maybe there's a key around there. But I've been around there. Let's have a double check. I was sure that's going to be all of the burnt out vehicles we were looking at, right? Oh, we didn't get any key from there. This is the Weeping Statue, is what I was talking about, right? And he said northeast, was directly on the other side. So did I actually miss something here then? He said ON APCs on the road. I don't see any APCs. There's trucks. If it comes from the time. Do I only have one? Yeah. Oh, there's the square. Oh, it's a blue square though. Did I need a blue square? What did I need a blue square for? I think I did. I think I did need a blue square. Shit. To the doorway of the dark forest to the south. That sounds like it's to the central forest, isn't it? Let's close this one. I feel like I did get the APC key from somewhere here. Let's try this time. I do feel like I should do the Marsh one, but we're going to do this one just because this area is a bit more enclosed than the Marshes is. So maybe if we get this done, this will help us out a bit. Oh, did they get the medicine? I should have. Not syringe, it should have been like a bottle of pills. I'm sure you get it here. You didn't tell me. I'm sure I picked up where Agatha was. Right, so anyway, here's how we close this. Put that in there. There we go. So I guess we go and deliver that to the dude. Let's go do it. That's the wrong way. We'll go back there in a minute. I actually didn't turn this key back in. I didn't think about it until just now. So I guess we'll see what reward we get. So we might as well go back to the nest, means we're here. That's been for all this opening area done of the Alyssa Hills, which is nice. She should be gone. Do you leave me any presents? She will give us some good stuff once we get back to the EPC, because she's going to give us codes for all the research material we got. I'm sure we got the pills for the woman there. I just didn't look because I was fighting. Where was he? Around this way. Definitely don't have the key yet. We're going to be coming back here for storage stuff anyway, so we'll get it as complete as we can. And then we'll trot off. Key.
Are these the keys to the...
Yes.
Oh, this is great news. We're getting out of here.
Cool. Right, let's go and do the... This was a bit of a bad order. Let's go to the refugee. I'm sure we've got the medicine for her. And that should mean we get some more rewards from the vigil. Oh, I can't go back that way. Do you know what I mean? But sometimes it's just unnecessarily like awkward to get around. Like what does that do for the setting of the game to lock me in this way around, so now I have to go all the way around to get back? It's very weird, right? It's not like there's a challenge in the traversal or anything like this. Strange decisions. It's like they were trying their hand at Dark Souls style level design when it just wasn't really necessary for the style of game that it is. No, I don't have it.
I don't know if it's the stress. I need the medication in my suitcase. And I have no idea where it is. What else could possibly go wrong?
I did find it.
I wish I...
Before? How have I not got it? Can't go through. I've definitely found it before. To the point where I don't know why I don't have it. I'm sure it's on this map as well. That's going to bug me now. At least enemies can't respawn though, so it should be easy to get around. All right, quick double check, look around then, see if we can find the goodies. It's going to be one item somewhere. Oh, sure, I found them around here. Guess not. Problem is, we might fail that now if we leave, because I bet they're going to leave in those vans. We gave them the keys to the APCs, didn't we? Already opened that, didn't we? There's an extra weapon. Ah, that was a lot of damage. What an obnoxious amount of damage that little fall. Looking for a suitcase. It's not going to be the war, is it? She even said with Agatha. We found. Let's check inside the mine quickly. It's the only real place I can think of where we might have missed something, but I don't think so. Let's have a look up here. Can't open that, but anything even mildly that shape. Alright, well, let's see if we've got a quest name for it. I might be able to get myself a clue. People, items, locations. Exploration. Good deeds. I know where that is. It's not even popped up, has it? So many. Oh, we actually get a reward for that as well, do we? I didn't even notice that. Alright, see what the rewards are at least. You never know. It's just so long to get around. I think it's one of the biggest issues the game faces, like, you know, you're trying to search all these places to find things, but it's so long to get around to actually have a look. And there's a limited range on where you can see stuff as well. But I feel like there are a lot of things that impede your ability to investigate. I'm really kind of annoyed. I was sure the medicine for her was around here. Thought I saw something shine then, but I guess not. What he's got for me, shall we? Come here, buddy. Give me some good stuff for you. Another tablet key would be nice.
Remember when...
Have I helped enough?
The bare minimum will only get...
Rush of rage, bathed in blood. Oh, that's nice. That's defensive gear. Oh, very good. What if that's done as a counter then? Because I've done 2 good deeds just there. That's very good. Endurance regeneration plus 10%. That's very nice. That's going to make stamina regenerate faster. Okay. So shame the base stats are the same. Oh no, they're not. Protection bonus. So the damage absorption and endurance bonus is the same. Endurance regeneration. Stamina cost reduction. Protection bonus. Ooh. I really want that passive. But at what cost? Protection bonus. Or stamina cost reduction. Depends how much of a recovery that is. We'll have to test it. I should probably put a heal on, shouldn't I? Not even got one on. Oh, one's over time and one's just instant. Okay. Damage bonus after powering 10 seconds. Alright, come on. Means we've got it. Right, let's go get the milk. I think that's next for me. Let's go get some milk. Is there a save point in here? Yes, okay. We don't need to walk out. We're good. Let's go. Into the APC we go. Ooh.
You really should lock your doors before leaving.
Yo, there was no need to before.
Now this is an ideal vehicle to roam a war-torn country. It's even got cup holders. Do you realize what you have here?
It gets me where I need to go.
It's a state-of-the-art armored personnel carrier with tech I didn't even know existed. I had fun pressing all the buttons.
Was there a mute button?
Smart ass. Do you want to know what I found or not?
Tell me.
This computer is linked to something called the Zeal server. I came across that name before. The Zeal Council. I have no idea who or what they are.
And?
This server appears to have a vast database containing history of Hadia. As of now, I only have limited access. Give me some time and I'm sure I can get through to more.
Interesting.
When Vitalis contacted me, he told me he wanted...
Whatever deal you had with Vitalis, it died along with him.
I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Don't be. I didn't know him.
Whatever the Vigil is up to, it's on you now, right? I want to piece together whatever is happening here, and you want to stop it. Neither of us can do this on our own. I found a tracking device embedded behind a panel. I know I don't look it, but I have my uses. Face it, you wouldn't have gotten far without me.
All right. You can tag along.
Good. Show me what you found in the coffin. Interesting. Let's talk about the scroll once I'm done examining it.
Right, now we can research stuff.
Okay.
Why are you...
If someone... There is a...
So, what...
I translate...
She's going to tell us to speak to a local, basically.
Someone must know where...
Yes.
Let me know if you need more.
So research all this.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database. I discovered a vault.
And we now have a vault code. Sinedra Forest. Which means that's probably where we should go. Although I can't remember where the vault is. The tower needs a key. We don't have a key for the tower. But we will go back to the old man. Have news for him. The... Didn't we already get that? I picked that up. Over here. And Leo. Anyway, I think we should trade with him the bottles.
No, I don't mind handing. Don't.
There we are.
My son has returned.
How's that? This flower.
I know this species.
That unlocks a new place for us to go.
This...
That place is where we end Act 1. So at this point, you should do as much side stuff and exploration as possible.
Do you know what?
No, he used to...
Do you know anything?
Please, don't tell my father about this. We were always trying to find a way inside until we never went back.
Right.
How are you holding up?
It's so good to see my pops again.
All right. So I'm pretty sure we can't get into town. Let's go and have a quick look. It could be that we can do things like take the keys back out of the nest, but I hope not, because that would be awkward. It's funny that I have the code for the vault here before we even have the vault, though. So from here we want to go left. Just have a quick look. We don't actually have the tower at the time loop unlocked here either, right? Hello. Oh my. Oh my. It's worth it though, just gets a bit of XP while we're running around. Some bullets in here, isn't there? It's another mass outbreak. Yeah, because it's that like side, isn't it? We don't have that. Yeah, okay. So yeah, tower is Leah. I don't think anything else opens up. Maybe something at the top of the hill could open up. But down, we'll have a quick look. I do have one blue one for this, but I don't have the other. And that's what it says by Dark Forest of the South. That's mostly why I don't like those, because there's so many. I find it quite annoying. I don't know why. Just because technically they could have made them all very different, but it got so many little secret doors, all with like multiple keys. They're just like hidden in random locations all over the place, with no like riddle or any form of direction on where you might look. Okay, time to go back to the marsh. So at this point then, if you go to the new spot, which is Lake Sinan or Kynan, and finish that out, that's going to end the act, and that is going to progress stuff in places like the Akasa marshes and things like this. So it's a good idea for us to take a look around and try to get some side quests and stuff done. It's just to make sure that we don't miss too much. I just feel like I'm missing something.
I'm glad.
How are you?
My Lord Sethris.
You know where the...
I know this flower very well. It's quite...
Right.
Welcome back.
How are you holding up?
Voss is keeping me. It keeps my mind off.
I'm sorry, but...
Oh, I will...
What is going on?
When I left to find Vitalis, I'll find...
Any idea what...
My best guess is that he's thieving. Be careful when dealing with Voss. Men like him, I'm only alive because I'm useful to him. Thanks Sethris, too. Otherwise, I'd be dead or... worse.
Do you know...
Abba Jaffermite. It's pretty...
I like how they all link together though, pretty well.
What can I do for you?
Got loads of... Look how many shards I got.
I'm getting good at this.
We don't have the book that comes in 2 or 3 zones time. Glyphs. This shows you where all the glyphs are. That looks quite cool. They align with that. Alright, so because I'm just going to be messing around now, I think it might be a good idea for me... I think it might be a good time for me to just finish the stream off, because I won't be wanting to progress story or anything until I've just triple checked pretty much everywhere. And it's going to be pretty slow progress because we aren't able to shut the time loop yet, I don't think. So I'm going to want to try and find another one of those Vitalis things. But hopefully this is giving people like, you can see what the gameplay loop of the game looks like. And, you know, what you can expect if you buy the MY. That was weird. I don't know why my stamina started draining. I can't remember if we still have one. No. So yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'll have to find where it is. So yes, expect a few guides because I have got a good idea on how to do some of the stuff already. So being able to have a rerun of it, I'll get a couple of guide videos out for things that I think are people are going to want to see. I wonder if we can give you this.
Excellent.
Ah.
The more the merrier. Hopefully Voss will stop staring
Hey. Good deed accomplished. So yeah, I'm just going to have a bit of a look around. Make sure I get everything. I really want to find the pills for that lady as well, so... Catch you all. Maybe tomorrow, I will probably do a poll on what people want to see more of. Whether it's this or Cyberpunk. And yeah, I'll see you all again very soon for the next stream. Could have gone long, but it's quiet.